Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. 1-0 the count. Two out, nobody on. 2-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 5. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch. So a fairly painless top of the first. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. John Means gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them, big advantage.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 1-2. Popped up. Mountcastle has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Trey Mancini.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Mancini.
Good fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Behind 0-2 now. Cole's ready. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika.
The designated hitter.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he misses 2-1. To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A full count to the Orioles designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Pat Valaika goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Galvis is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Fouled off. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Count remains 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Now to bat, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3.
Giancarlo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Mancini is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hicks going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Cole into the windup, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jahmai Jones goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter.
Stepping in once again is Ryan Mountcastle. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Hayes is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
So he sets him down swinging. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Popped him up. Jones is there for it. And that's the third out. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. Now the first pitch.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Pat Valaika is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Cole gets the sign. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now batting.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner in there for a base hit. Valaika rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Pedro Severino is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Popped up. Back behind second. LeMahieu is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jahmai Jones. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat over ball game.
Stanton.
First offering. Judge leads off first with 1 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And now Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Foul behind the plate. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is new inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Austin Hayes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Up next for the Orioles.
And now the first pitch.
The first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. high and deep.
Yeah, it's a breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gardner able to track it down for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping up is Jay Bruce. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jay Bruce is sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. Fouled away. Hit back toward the mound. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pops this one up. Mountcastle shading to his right. 2 down.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Now here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Severino goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Anthony Santander goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Pat Valaika is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far, and he misses with it. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Valaika, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a flare down the line. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. To the plate now, Rio Ruiz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1 strike now from Cole. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He gets there, and that's the second out. Pedro Severino will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and he botches it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The batter, the second baseman,
now it'll be Jahmai Jones. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting 1st in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
And I believe a balk has been called here by the home plate umpire, Woody Keller.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Orioles are on top, 7-0. And now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
the right fielder, Aaron.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
late that time for a strike.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 34.
Fouled off.
Wilson.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Higashioka waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Anthony Santander. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jake Bruce.
The first baseman.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. This is foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Jones is there, and now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pat Valaika. He scored after knocking a single in his last at bat. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next to hit, Rio Ruiz flew out last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Pedro Severino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. First pitch of the AB on its way. To first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. Right, there's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Severino.
And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Up next,
Up
for the
next,
Orioles,
Jahmai
the
Jones.
second
He
baseman.
singled and drove home
Jahmai
2 his last time.
John.
He's set. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the drip. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Rounded down the third baseline. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini moving back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 29.
In now, Gio Urshela. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So next to bat will be Jay Bruce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air, down the line in left. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's.